Hi everyone, welcome back. Hope you guys are having a great day. So this is a clip from a previously recorded video. This is a much shorter clip of it, but as always, not financial advice, for entertainment only. Do your own research, and I'm invested in closing companies. And if you enjoy this type of content, hit the like button, subscribe, helps me out tremendously. And let's get into the clip. So Cleanspark releases September 2023 Bitcoin mining update. It's a pretty good update here. And let's take a look. Here it is. Unaudited, obviously, Bitcoin mined in September was 643. That is a little bit of a decrease from where they were in August, but shorter month. That's why. Had the month had one more extra day, they would have been able to beat the production in August here. Total BTC holdings as of September 30th was 2,240. Nice increase in that. I think this puts them in the fourth spot right now. We'll have to see where the other miners come in with their hodling positions. You still have possibly Mara. Well, Mara's going to be the top one with the hodl position, followed by Hot 8. Then we'll have Riot, and then we'll have obviously Cleanspark here possibly being in the fourth spot. Total Bitcoin sold in September, only 80. So that's good there. Month-end fleet efficiency was 28.4, which is good. They're under 30 joules per terahash, which is nice. And the current hash rate is at 9.6. Okay, so they have continued to increase miners as they can here. We do have an operational update for them for Centersville. The steel structure and roof for Building 1 are complete, and the indoor switchgear has been placed. The structures for Building 2 and 3 are in progress, and indoor switchgear has been placed for Building 2. The remaining 7 buildings are in various stages of construction, from underground conduit installations to slab concrete for the structures and for transformers. No serious delays have been reported, and site construction remains on track for year-end completion. So that's good. We only have really now October, November, and December, so that's 3 months that we have to go with that. We also know that they did report last month that the power electricity company is not going to install the power lines to increase the hash rate there until possibly sometime after the first of the year. We don't know exactly when, but I'm guessing they'll probably get that installed before the halving event happens, to the point where they can then get to the 16 exahash that they want to be before that happens. It would be nice if they can get that done sooner, but we'll see on the time frame on that one. Okay, and that's it for that one. Let's take a look at my spreadsheet on that one, and let's see here. Got a bunch of stuff here. There they are. Cleanspark. Okay, so Cleanspark, 152 million shares outstanding. Stock price right now is a little bit lower than that. I think it's around 346. So it's definitely down today. Oh, I did buy another 150 shares of it today. So I'm dollar cost averaging in some more, like I said, and I'll continue to do that possibly with, buying 100, 150 shares, 200 shares here and there as price goes down, which I'm thinking it might, because, well, if history repeats itself from last cycle, I'm thinking it might come down even more. In that case, I'll continue to buy. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Market cap is around 589 million, obviously less than that because the price went down today, about 10%. And then you can see the performance here over the last 12 weeks. They're down 44 from 12 weeks ago. From 8 weeks ago, they're down 41%. From 4 weeks, they're down 13%. And from last week, they're down about 3% or so. The current hash rate is at 9.6. Future hash rate, I have them at 17.5, but they did state that they are going to be removing some of the older miners that they have for the more efficient miners, and they're planning to get to 16 exahash if that happens. So that's kind of what we're looking at right now. Bitcoin hodl obviously is at 2,240 right now. That's valued at 62 million. That's been nice to see that growing here. And their BTC production here you can see was 643 for the month of September, which was just slightly lower than what it was in August of 659. If they were able to mine the average, another, 21 Bitcoin a day or something like that, they would have obviously beaten August numbers, like I said. And then you can see their month-over-month difference BTC mined. As far as increases over a month or decreases as such. BTC hodl, you can see that they really got down to well, their low was 100 Bitcoin in February. And ever since then, they have been increasing their hodl position as we have been getting closer to the halving event. So we were at 1677 in August, 2,240 right now. Good increase there as well. Bitcoin, BTC per exahash efficiency, they're at 67, which is really good for the month. And Bitcoin sold, you can see that they've been selling very little here recently in the last couple of months, so they've been able to grow their hodl position really good. And I like the way that they're doing this because they know that come next year sometime, when Bitcoin starts going into a bull run, those are going to be worth a lot more. They can sell them at that point towards the highs like they did the previous cycle, use that money to build out and prepare for the next bear market, basically to buy miners again and then build out before the next halving cycle again. So I'm definitely liking what they're doing here. Okay, hash rate and revenue here. You can see that they were pretty flat here for a majority of the year, from January to basically June at right around 6.6 to 6.7 exahash. And a huge jump here in July to get them to 9 exahash. Then a little 300 petahash were added here in August, and another 300 petahash in September, which was good to see here. Monthly revenue has also been increasing here. June was a little low for them, but other than that, they've been going back up. And they're down a little bit. Obviously, Bitcoin price has been coming down as well, but still really good here. They're above their average here of 13.63 million. They're at 16.91 million based on my calculations for the month of September. So that's good there. Hash rate growth month over month. You can see what that has grown like. The Bitcoin sold value, how much they've been selling here recently. Last 4 quarters revenue, they're going to definitely beat their previous quarter, Q3. In the current quarter that we just finished in September with 52 million. There's a nice beat of 7 million there, so that's really good. And then last 4 quarters operating costs, you can take a look at that. And then we covered everything else here in the quarterly update for them. Okay, now as far as institutions are concerned, we got 201 institutions now, so that is an increase from last month, which is good. Shares also increased to 54.62 million from 54.35 million. And the percentage went up to 35.84 from 35.67, so that's also good. We still have 1 strong buy rating for them, 3 buy ratings, 0 hold, 0 underperform, and 0 sells. And then the price target stayed the same, $14 for the high, $11.25 for the average, and $10 for the low, okay? Looking down here as far as which miners got installed here, I put them down as possibly these 140 terahash miners, those XPs. Added about 750 of those to get them to the 9.6 exahash. Now, they did say that they're going to get rid of some of the older miners here, which I'm guessing are going to be like the 98 and 96 terahash miners that we do have here, some of these 88. And then 86 over here, so I will probably swap those out by the end of the year here for some of the more efficient miners that they said they're getting as well here, okay? But they were mining for the most part here 30 days on everything else, and then the new stuff that came in, the 122 terahash miners and the 140 at 20 days and 17.4 in order to get my number here of 16.914 million. Like I said, based on the Bitcoin average price for September and the amount they mined, which gets us to that number here, okay? So that's kind of what we're looking at. And then my price targets for them here are looking at the last 3 quarters and the current quarter that we just finished. We're looking at $11.02 to $16.53, which is obviously pretty close to what the analysts have them at. So I'm wondering if the analysts are copying me. If they are, that's fine. But if we go to the future part of things, things obviously look a little bit different. And the reason that is because we had a decrease here in revenue from 18.35 million to 16.91. And the reason for that is obviously Bitcoin price coming down and the network hash rate continuing to grow. So based on that, we have between $9.97 to $14.96, which is still in line with what the analysts here are saying as it is. So I still think, well, I still think that they're doing a really great job growing into this halving event. And prior to the halving event, they've been doing a fantastic job. They've grown tremendously here in the last 2-3 years, which is nice to see. I mean, you can see here last year they were at 4.16 exahash. This year they're at 9.6, basically doubled it without a problem. They're going to probably get close to, well, they're not going to double that, but they're going to increase that by probably like 75% or so on that. Okay, so that's it for Cleanspark. Let me know what you guys think of them. If you guys have any questions, hit me down in the comments down below.